Now I'm not limping. Okay, I must be really tired and hungry. All right.
Well, I suppose it can wait another day.
Private area. Okay.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. You think they would be offended if I sat here? Bring me my wine. All right, let's go. I'm awesome. Okay. We're not gonna bother with that. We better get going here. Sir Robard. Oh wait, there he is. Yeah, that's good. Just took an arrow out of my leg and now I'm jumping around on it.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Suppose so.
I heard.
Must eat.
Oh, he's so hungry. Okay. So let's find the kitchen. Don't think it's gonna be this way. Nope. It's most likely upstairs.
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
All right, Henry, I get the point.
Lay off me, I'm starving!
Oh, private chambers. Okay. I doubt it's gonna be on this level, but we might as well check. Clearly not. If it's this room right here, I'm gonna be so mad. It is! Crying out loud. Where's the food at? That was ridiculous.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master?
Mm-hmm.
Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
Nice.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Haha.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Alright, geez, what did you expect? Some filthy commoner? I don't think so. Sir Henry. Alright. Okay, I better eat before I pass out and die. Mm-hmm. Oh, let's get some of that roast duck. Alright, food. That's gross. That's the worst sound ever. I was not trying to eat one of those. Oh well. I wonder if I could cook this chicken here. Let's see. Oh, am I gonna pass out now? Just stands on fire. Awesome. Yeah. Okay, well, where did my chicken go? I got cooked chicken. Alright. After all that starving, we might as well eat it. I wonder what the game will do if you eat too much food. Okay, apparently I'm tired. And I'm stuffed full like a pig. I think this is the lodge he was talking about. No visitors. Stay out. All right. Yeah, I didn't take the boots off because whatever, Sir Robarb. He's gonna need at least 10 hours.
Yes?
It is I, Henry.
Ah,
Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
She likes him.
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
Okay, her mouth didn't
My
move for that
lady.
part.
Thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Yeah, Henry, if you feel like it. All right. Suddenly nobody's there. I just can't talk about it.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened.
Where did she
It
go?
was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, I went to the tavern for ale and met my sweetheart Bianca there. I went to collect the debt.
I went to
Oh,
the tavern to buy
dang.
ale for Father.
Okay.
I know it's a job for a groom, but our meeting was never...
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik.
All right.
I'd been secretly learning sword fighting and hiding it from my parents. So when we assembled the sword, I tried a few moves with it. There's a big difference between a wooden sword and a real one. Maybe if I hadn't taken that sword in my hand, I wouldn't be here today.
You're full of surprises.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. Sigismund's cavalry was composed of Cumans, They're diabolical barbarians from the east, with no regard for the rules of warfare. Bloodthirsty cutthroats. The very fact Sigismund has them with him shows what a tyrant he is.
Well, I don't know.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
Alright, and let's see.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. W.H.S was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from W.H.S friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years.
Wow.
That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir W.H.S seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city. There was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. The years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
Yeah, right.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Nightmare.
Move in, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back!
Henry, help us!
Oh man.
Help us, son.
He's gonna live with that the rest of his life.
Don't be a coward.
Oh. That's a brutal dream.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
And now it begins again. Alright, let's see if I have my... There we go. Alright. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, it is pretty dark. Ooh, and it's raining. I suppose this is where I'm supposed to go. To the battlements. Yeah, in a private area. Not the correct battlements. Oh, that lightning's awesome. I like how I'm holding a torch the whole time. Oh. Oop. Later, gator. Alright. Oh, oh, oh. Ah! That was an accident. Alright, let's go back out here and see. This is probably where they're talking about. Yeah, here we go.
True enough. Okay. God be with you.
You know what's happening?
Sigismund, who else? That bastard conquered Skalitz, and now he's come to take Talmberg.
Of course. What did you guys expect?
Oh well.
So we wouldn't have time to join forces. Good health to you.
Mm-hmm, that's right. What's going on, y'all?
You know what's happening?
Don't ask me. I don't know shit. Just a minute ago, I was sleeping after a day's watch at the gate.
And now you're pulling double duty, buddy.
Good luck to you.
What did he say? Oh, good luck to you. I thought he said something else that rhymes with luck. Haha, Sir Divish. Yeah, what's up, buddy? I'm here, bro.
Hey.
I guess gotta talk to Sir Rhubarb. Rhubarb, that's his new name. He's over there. Alright. Rhubarb.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts W.H.S sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get there, won't we?
Aye, we will.
God be with you.
Alright, let's see what's going on. They're just walking up like whatever.
Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him.
Yeah, he's
Divish,
right.
make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Balding.
Haha.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Ratai now.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always.
What the?
I'm just excited, sir.
Henry!
Yes, what do you want?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch for the battlements, my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
That's right.
Splendid. Don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. I'll be with you.
All right. So now I just get to hang out. I mean, the weather in this game is just amazing. Look at that. Fantastic. And the lightning and the thunder. Alright, so let's keep our eyes peeled here. Suppose I'll have to check in with everybody on each side. Just to make sure nobody's sneak attacking. Can't talk to him while he's walking up the stairs.
God be with you.
What do you think about the Skalitz folk managing to slip away like that?
I can't imagine how they did it. The more I think about it, there was either blessed, or Sigismund's mercenary army ain't up to much. When you're on campaign, you keep watch no matter how much it's pissing down. If any of us make such a cock-up, Sir Robard will flare his skin up our backs.
You say that because you never saw them attack.
Aye. Well, it's a shame your folks couldn't be sent.
Is Sir Robard really that tough?
Tough? Aye. But he's fair. He's a veteran of many a campaign, so he knows warcraft.
I believe it.
Alright.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning.
Wow.
I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
I think we know this guy's the lazy one. Now, get out of the way. Wait until morning. Kind of want to check some stuff out. I don't want to just sit here and wait. So let's take a look around. All right. And nobody saw anything. Finally. Let's see, is that another one? Oh, hazel bow. Rob. I wonder if I could sit down and then steal arrows. Be hilarious. I can't. Well, wait, maybe I can. No. Nope. I wasn't trying to sleep. Did that count as waiting? It probably did. Alright. Suppose I better stay at my post, otherwise Sir Rhubarb will be all mad at me. Now, let's see, how do you wait? There we go. Let's wait a few hours here.
Let's go! Let's go!
Uh-oh.
Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
Okay, so we were suddenly under attack, it looks like.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
Alright, look at us go. Oh, of course, yeah. The cutscenes won't have my newest set of armor and clothing. And this looks familiar.
We're coming at them like scallops.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard.
It's rhubarb.
Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
Haha, Mr. Clean.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scallops and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Well said.
Auf Wiedersehen.
You know, it totally sounded like it said, "Our feet is Zen." Obviously, I know that is goodbye in German, but... What's he saying, huh? Haha. That was a tense moment. You guys can't see anything down there.
Get on with you, Robard.
It's rhubarb. Get it right. Alright, gonna end episode 5 here. Thank you guys for sticking around and checking this out. Let's see what happens to Henry after he attempts to make his way back to Skalitz to bury his parents. Anyway, guys, thanks for sticking around, and look forward to episode 6.